Hi, I am 2020 debutante Michaela Smith, and yeah, that's all I have to say. So the first question I asked was like, what was my experience as being a debutante? Honestly, since like the seventh grade I joined? I think it was either 7th or 8th grade. Man, I had such a different viewpoint from when I joined when I was in 7th grade to when I'm about to leave as a senior. I'm low-key gonna miss my little debutante family, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I just remember when I was getting ready to go in for a little initiation or whatever, and I was playing heads up with Bella and Jada in the hallway. That was really the moment. That was like when we first met each other, and man, we switched that from then to now. Crazy. Go from complete strangers to like sisters, like, cause I'm the only, well, okay, I'm not, well, yeah, but like, in my family, I'm the only daughter, so it was like nice to have like a sisterhood where I could just be myself and have like other people that relate to me because I just have a brother. So it was like nice, to have like other female friends that are now my sisters who will be in my life for like a long time. But like, my experience being a debutante was a roller coaster. Everyone bumps heads, but y'all get through it. It's worth it because when you hit that senior year and you debut at your cotillion, it's so magical, and I can't wait until I debut because we've been working so hard since 7th grade, and like after the practices, and I'm just so excited. But like, I'm glad that like my friendship with Bella and Jada like grew and developed, and like we're close, and like I'm glad I told my mom that I wanted to be in debs because the first time, I saw it at Chantel's cotillion, and I was like, oh, maybe I might want to do that or whatever. But that sounds like something I would want to do, and look at me now. Have a sisterhood with 2 brilliant females who I'm glad that I met. Okay, and the second question was, what's my take on COVID-19? Honestly, I'm so tired of this coronavirus because it's ruining everything. Like, everything. Like, honestly, it's not it. I just wish this coronavirus would just go away so I could have my cotillion sooner. So, I want it to go because it's ruining everything, and I don't like the coronavirus because on the news you'll see people that are surviving the coronavirus, and then on something else you'll be like some old people are dying from the coronavirus. I'm just like, no, baby girl, I'm not with it. But yeah, so that's my take on the coronavirus and my experience being a debutante. I will forever be a debutante, even after I'm out of the club. That is my family. But I love each and every one of my debutante sisters, even the ones in my grade level and below, like Virtue and Nija and everyone else. I just wish this coronavirus would be gone so I could get closer to the newer debs, so I can grow up on with them before I leave, so they don't think, oh, well, she's a senior, so she's not gonna talk to me. I talk to everybody, so this coronavirus needs to go. So yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this out. Okay. Hello everyone, I am 2020 debutante Barbara Thomas, and the girls and I are making this video to give you an update about our lives and the overall experience of being a debutante. Yeah. Okay. So in the club, when I first joined, I met a lot of girls, and I love them all. I've made girls that have become my sisters, and I will dearly miss them when I'm gone. But I know that I will always be able to talk to them. While also being in the club, they gave us a lot of lessons. We learned about etiquette. Did mock job interviews. We learned how to write thank you letters. We learned about public speaking, which is very nerve-wracking for most people. We learned about how to give back to our community, which is very helpful because you can't do much without your community behind you. A lot of experiences that I've gained. I did a high ropes course in the club, and that was very terrifying, but it was pretty fun, and it helped the girls and myself to bond with each other and trust each other. That was a lot. And we've also done escape rooms, which were also kind of terrifying, but they were pretty cool. And I also want to speak about the COVID-19 global pandemic, because this whole life now is insane. You never know what's going to happen. But I know that in my heart that we can all band together and stop the virus, because I'm over it. And my senior year has been taken away, and I would like it back, please. And I know that all of us and all the support and love we have for each other can change the way that things are going. So just keep praying and look on the bright side, and don't let it get you down, because don't let it get you down. In closing, I would like to thank all of you for your love and your support and your patience and your contributions, because they are very great and I appreciate them. And we're looking forward to seeing you at the ball.
Hi, I'm 2020 debutante Jada Watson, and the best part about being a debutante is the sisterly bond. Having Bella and Michaela in my life is the best. Although we built a great bond with our mothers, the bond that we built together was something that my sisters has been like the best, 6 years of my life. I think us meeting in 7th grade, we knew each other from different things like church and school and things like that, but we would never become what we are today without debutantes. And I think that's one of the greatest things that they told you from. And today you get to sign up. I think that was one of the best things that I ever heard when listening to the presentation that we heard on our first day, because it really made me feel like, yeah, okay, it happened, but I never thought it would happen the way it did, and I'm so grateful for that. And I think it's really important for the other girls to have that same bond as well. That's why we used to have those slumber parties where the older girls, like me, Bella, and Michaela, got to meet the younger girls, like the 7th graders that had just come into the club. And then I hope that's one tradition that they carry on about the club after we're gone, is that the older debutantes keep getting to know the younger debutantes, because as much as they're supposed to look up to us and things like that, it's really hard to look up to someone that you don't have a really good relationship with. And I think that our slumber parties that we have is a great way to do that. The second question I was asked is how I feel about the pandemic that's going on right now with the coronavirus. And I'd say it's very hard. When we got out of school, I never thought that it was going to take this type of effect. I really thought it was just going to be kind of like a nice time to chill at home and then, catch up on some schoolwork and do whatever. Just a time for me to relax as a senior and enjoy my senior year a little bit at home instead of having to get up early every day to go to school. But the way the pandemic has went, it has not been anywhere close to what I thought it was going to be. I have family that's getting sick. I have friends that are getting sick, and it's just been hard. And as far as they keep pushing it back, it's just getting more and more scary, because it's starting to affect things that I have going on in my personal life, like going to cosmetology school over the summer and things like that. And I just, it's taken me through a hard but good path to go down, and having to know what it's like to have setbacks, because in high school I had a strict plan that I stuck to, and I did whatever I had to do to have that plan. And now that I did everything right, and something got in the way of it that I couldn't control, it's a great learning lesson for me to know that life's gonna have setbacks, and that setback doesn't stop everything. And I think that Although we're having to postpone a lot of things, you know, everyone for showing you guys support, and I'm grateful for this time to reach out to you guys and say thank you. And I hope our cotillion happens soon, so stay tuned, and everyone stay home and stay safe.